He seems unaffected. Oh god, that actually scared me. Oh god. Thankfully, Vin Diesel took the reins there. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into a game by Atari, go figure, also by Universal Pictures Studios, as you can see from this movie-like opening here. This, of course, is the Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena, a science fiction first-person action video game starring none other than Vin Diesel. Now, we have played the first Chronicles of Riddick, which was released on the original Xbox, I believe, much earlier on the channel. And in the book, the 1001 Video Games Was Play Before You Die book, they liked Chronicles of Riddick so much, they thought that we should be playing the sequel, too. So, I guess we're gonna do it. Now, I don't know what this opening is about. Oh, that... I thought this was like the opening video for the game. No, it was just some sort of studio logo. Okay, well, here we go. All right, gamer profile. Let's select a profile. Or I guess I didn't select your profile. Oh, well, whatever, who cares? All right, let's go into the new game here. And so interestingly, this game contains the original game, as you see here. Dark Athena actually started just as a remake of the original Butcher Bay, but then I guess they had such a fun time doing it. You know, Assault on Dark Athena was supposed to be a little bonus chapter that we're going to add to the game, but it actually became a full-on sequel. But I like the fact that they have included the original game. I think that's kind of cool of the developers to actually do that. But anyway, we'll play this on easy so that we have an easy time checking this game out today, seeing everything it has to offer. Now, I know you're all thinking it, so let's address the elephant in the room. Why is this game in the book? Well, it's an interesting question. I was thinking about this a little bit before we got going here. Here's Vin Diesel waking up on a beach in his... I like how Vin Diesel's futuristic outfit is just black pants and like a tank top, you know? Like he's supposed to be in the future, but he's dressed... This is just what Vin Diesel showed up to when they hired him to be on, I think it was Pitch Black, the original movie that Riddick is from. Chronicles of Riddick is actually a sequel to another movie where he was just a side character and he kind of stole the show, and then they made a whole Chronicles of Riddick thing. But anyway, his futuristic gear is just like a comfy shirt and pajama pants, because that's how Vin Diesel shows up to set. Press back to go through the journal. Okay, I'm guessing I'm supposed to swim over there or something. I'm not 100% sure. Let's explore this little island here. But yes, why is this game in the book? So 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die is supposed to take the best, the brightest, the best gems, the most influential games, and put them in a book. 1001 Video Games Just Play Before You Die book. And we've encountered this before, where the book sort of seems to be a little too willing to put sequels into itself. Well, I guess the authors put the sequels in. The book had no say in it. The book is as much a victim as we are, folks. Red light at the door indicates it is locked. A green light indicates it is unlocked. Oh, there's a light. I was gonna say, this door has no light. And so, like, why would, you know, if you love the Chronicles of Riddick, let's say you're a big fan of the Chronicles of Riddick series, why don't you pick the best Chronicles of Riddick and include that one? Or better yet, this game includes both the Assault on Dark Athena and it includes the original game. Why not just include this one? Why was the first game actually included in the book, right? We have this question of, are we including too many sequels? And I do kind of think they are including too many sequels. I think, especially, again, we've talked about this, but some of the modern picks have left out some very influential games and some very important games from, you know, the classic era of gaming were left out of the book. So this is an example of one game which probably could have been trimmed. That said, I am... Oh, look at this guy. He's not doing so good.
Please.
Stay away from me, buddy. Oh, wait. I tried to talk to him. Okay, right trigger is to just punch a guy to death. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but are you okay? We can drag his body. Let's just stuff him in a sewer pipe so we don't get blamed for this. Get him in here. There we go. I don't know. Close enough. I would say we've more or less, you know, covered up our crime there. All right. It's kind of annoying how you go up to something, and rather than just tell you the button, it makes you press B for help. Stop playing so coy, game. Stop playing so coy. Just tell me the button I need. But anyway, you may love this game, and if you do, that is totally fine. But if we're thinking about the book that's supposed to introduce us to all sorts of cool new games, you know, pick your favorite Riddick. I would argue to the authors, pick your favorite Riddick and include that one. And it raises the question of should both have been in there? Or are we just being a little redundant, you know? Because frankly, you know, it seems like you have a lot of a lot of space when you're thinking about your 1001 best games. But you know what I've realized the more we play games is that 1,000 games is not very many, actually. Like, you could probably come up with a list of like 500 retro games. And that's not even including, man, we're just annihilating that punk. That's not even including many modern games, you know, and there's so many modern games. And then you could probably make a list of a couple hundred indie games that are worth playing, you know. So when you think of hidden gems, cult classics, influential blockbusters, like when you put it all together, 1,000 games is not a ton. So, oh, we have to grab this thing, right? I kind of wasn't paying attention to how we grab. I'm just hitting the box in anger. So you can... Maybe I can... there we go. Climb this way. I guess I can't drag the box. Dragging the box would have made sense, but Riddick likes his parkour. Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way at the beginning so we don't have to harp on and on about it. So maybe you have thoughts, maybe you have opinions about this. Feel free to comment, sort of a meta comment on how you think the book is doing as a book. But for our purposes, let's just sort of kind of put all those concerns aside and continue to enjoy the game. And I should have read that. I did not pay attention. Try jumping. Yeah! Oh! Come on, buddy. This guy's wearing like a crazy helmet. I want that helmet. It looks cool, man. Punched him into the dark. I can't even see him. Oh, there he is. So Riddick's whole thing is he can see in the dark. And he's Vin Diesel. And you put 2 and 2 together and you get a superhero. So, just be glad that Vin Diesel can't actually see in the dark or we'd all be in trouble. Sneak up behind the drone and silently kill it by pressing right trigger. You can also kill and grab the drone to use this attached gun by pressing left trigger. Oh, there, that's cool. Oh, or we can just beat him to death. There we go. Can we pick up his gun? Use drone gun. Yeah, here we go. Are you shooting at me? Oh, there we go. Wait, so I can't actually... This is... Wait. I'm literally holding a whole person in order to use the gun. Can't you just actually... Is the gun like attached to his hand? Did they sew it on there? That's hilarious. I've never seen that in a video game before. Press right trigger to initiate an attack. Yeah, I figured that one out. That is so funny. So... This should be in Doom or something. Like... Rather than just picking up a gun, you pick up the whole guy who the gun's attached to and drag him around. Why isn't that in more video games? That's pretty hilarious. The Nanomed cartridge. So, I've never seen the Chronicles of Riddick movie. I have no idea what it's about. I remember that sort of pitch black movie that this is based on, vaguely. It's like they get a bunch of scientists crash on a planet and there's these creatures that only come out in the dark, and Vin Diesel is like a murderer serial killer who's on a prison ship who's also crashed with them, and they kind of have to trust him to help them, and he can also see in the dark. So there's sort of this like interesting metaphor or whatever. It's like, is he the real, you know, both him and the monsters can see in the dark, so there's that interesting sort of analog there. But again, you know, they liked Riddick so much. Oh, nice job, Riddick. They liked Riddick so much that, oh, he can actually take this gun with him. You sure you don't want to pick up the body? That Vin Diesel got his own movie, and then after that, you know, I never watched the Chronicles of Riddick. Apparently it wasn't bad, but it just sort of looked a little schlocky to me. It looked like a little, you know, it looked like no masterpiece. And I think even people who enjoy Chronicles of Riddick will cop to that and say like, yeah, like it's a fun movie, but you know, like it's not like a movie you must watch before you die. Wouldn't that be an interesting YouTube series? 1001 video or movies you must watch before you die. There's a book. There's a book, 1001 movies you must watch before you die. So the whatever publisher put out the 1001 video games you must play before you die book that we're working from, they have also done 1001 records you must listen to before you die, and 1001 films or movies you must watch before you die. I would consider doing the movie thing, but frankly, it's one of those things you can't really do on YouTube because you can't upload a whole movie. So I couldn't like just watch a movie and film my reaction and put that all on YouTube because my channel would be shut down really quickly for like copyright infringement. So, you know, unfortunately, oh, you can initiate a melee with your weapon. That's cool. Unfortunately, just due to the legality of the world we live in, guys, I don't think we're ever going to do anything with that 1001 movie book. Maybe you guys are here for the video games anyway, so you probably don't care. When changing weapons, you can assign 2 weapons to a hop button. Do this by pressing left or right on the D-pad when selecting weapon. Now you can quickly change between these weapons. Okay. Where'd my weapon go? I pressed left or right on the D-pad, like you said. Where's my weapon? Hello? No, that changed difficulty. Wait. Wait. Assign weapons. Wait. Okay. Missions. Assign weapons to hotbars used by pressing D-pad left or right when selecting a weapon. How do you select a weapon? Oh, there we go. Oh my god. So you press right bumper to bring it up. Then, so I want that. There we go. Okay. Interesting. They must have told me how to select a weapon. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's go down this way. Turn our night vision on. I feel like the night vision you could just leave on all the time. I mean, why are we actually turning it off? Just hindering ourselves. Can we run? No. Okay.
Embrace the darkness.
Embrace the darkness. He's like the Batman. Or he's more like Bane. You think the shadows betray you because they belong to me.
Shining.
Kinda made Bane sound like the Riddler. Never cast me as Bane, I'm horrible at it. Okay, so a bunch of guys are sleeping in cryopods. He's sleeping with cool sunglasses because he's Vin Diesel. And then they flew into an asteroid field. How stupid. He's like, what idiot programmed this autopilot?
It never is.
Dun, dun, dun. Evil ship. Alright, skipping. This is a flashback or something, but I'm good with that. Drone showing up. Looking at a lady in cryogenic. Skipping this too. Whatever, blah blah blah. You know, if I'd seen the Chronicles of Riddick movie, I might probably care a little bit more about the story. But since I am going to be lost anyway, I'm not that broken up over it. Sci-fi world, guns, etc.
Still looking for me, but I found you first.
It's weird too, you know. Like I do like sci-fi movies. I never really watched. Had never had an interest in Chronicles of Riddick. I think maybe because it felt like it was a vehicle for Vin Diesel as opposed to a story by it in and of itself, you know.
We had our past differences.
Like there's certain reasons that movies exist. Sometimes You know, I find the best movies, science fiction or otherwise, tend to be like there's a writer who has an idea for a story and he writes that story. He or she writes that story and it gets turned into a movie. Those end up being what I would argue the best movies, you know, like, I mean, there's many examples of that, but, you know, something like The Matrix, you know, the Wachowskis had an idea for a story, they wrote it and they made it. And then there's other kinds of movies that get made that are sort of made backwards, where the studio is like, we want to make a movie like The Matrix, so let's just figure out a story similar enough and make that. Or we have this actor who we want to put in a sci-fi movie, so let's just build a movie around him. And so, for instance, again, Vin Diesel, he was in Pitch Black or whatever. It was like a solid movie, did well, people seemed to like his character. So then the studio was like, let's take Vin Diesel and put him in another movie as the same character, and let's just figure out some kind of story for him to be in. So what I'm saying is, I think the reason Chronicles of Riddick movie never like seemed like something I wanted to see is it always felt to me like the reason it was made was to put Vin Diesel in sci-fi. It wasn't like some writer had an idea for a story and it just happened to be Vin Diesel who was cast, right? So because it sort of was produced backwards, I sort of felt like, it's a Vin Diesel action piece, you know. Nothing against Vin Diesel, I like the guy. He does a terrific tree in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he's in like Fast and the Furious, and what was it, Saving Private Ryan as a brief cameo. Like he's solid. I like Vin Diesel as an actor and stuff, but when movies are made backwards like that, I just feel like they're rarely successful. But I mean, I've eaten my words on a number of occasions, so maybe I would really enjoy Chronicles of Riddick. I don't know where to go, by the way. I remember thinking Mad Max Fury Road sounded like a really stupid movie, and I was really not interested in it. And then when I finally did see it years later, I was like, my God, why didn't I see this in theaters? Like, I was like, you're stupid, Jay. This movie actually was amazing. How about we use the gun to shoot? That do it? Anything? No. I like how we can drag bodies, but you can't move when you pick up a drone. Oh wait, you can. Wait, can you? No, you can't. Or no, you can kind of like walk backwards. I'm confused. Okay, let's try shooting stuff. See what we can shoot. Can't see what's going on. Turn off the biohazard boxes. Oh, I shouldn't be shooting those. We break the glass. Oh, we can. All right. Well, there we go. Now we get past this part. What the hell are those things? There we go. All right. Well, we figured it out. Puzzle solved. Oh, we squished it. Whatever it was. I mean, those things are disgusting. If I ever saw a bug or anything that big in my house, I would freak out. Jaybird Fries, wanted for poaching the Queen Swans. What a hardened criminal that guy must be. Now what, though? Oh, we jump up? Jump up? Oh yeah, there you go. Got your sweet Vin Diesel body posing moment. Oh, here we go. Oh, I was gonna run and jump, but there's a thing to grab onto. You know another thing? This video is just about talking to Vin Diesel, or yeah, talking to him, talking about him. You know something else about the guy is like he's pretty buff and muscular and stuff, but oh my God, there's a little girl. Hold on, time out. It's like a newt from Aliens, the little girl that Sigourney Weaver finds.
Catch me.
Now the monsters have something to fear.
I followed you. Are you hiding from the monsters too?
Not hiding, hunting.
My name is Lynn. They're coming.
Don't worry, little girl. I'll save you because I'm Vin Diesel. Yep, she came back. heck?
It's easier to hide from the ones with the red light on the face. Because the ones with the white light can see you with their flashlights. And they can talk too. What is your name?
Riddick.
Can you help me, Riddick?
Okay, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, little one, I'm sure I'll save you or something. I don't know. Head this way. Move greatly. But anyway, Vin Diesel's a pretty buff guy and stuff, and like, you know, he likes to be shirtless, and he's earned it. He's very muscular. But you know what I never hear is like people, like women and stuff talking about like what a sex object he is, you know? Like typically for other like really like good looking and buff dudes, you know, you sometimes hear girls talking, saying like, ooh, like that guy is like very attractive. But like I never really hear Vin Diesel. Don't feed the kid? Oh my god. Which makes me wonder, like, is he considered attractive? Is he considered like, you know, a Hollywood hottie, if you will? Oh, he's switched his eyeballs to red eye mode. Interesting. I guess I just assume everyone who's buff is like appealing to women, but maybe not. Maybe for some reason, maybe Vin Diesel's defective for some reason. I don't know. Nanomed cartridge. Guess I don't need to use that. There was a thing here. Little girl in there? Hello, little girl. Alright. So my guess is we're not going to save her. My guess is she's done for. But we'll see, I guess. Climb ladder. So the Chronicles of Riddick series, as best I can tell, seem to be a mix of sort of stealth and action. Because this feels very much like the first game did. See if we can actually stealth this guy down. Oh yeah! Oh! What did we do to him? Oh. I wonder if that guy's gonna see the body and react or just do nothing. He seems unaffected! Oh god, that actually scared me. Oh god. Thankfully Vin Diesel took the reins there. I sort of did a jump in my chair, like I literally had a bit of a jump scare, and then I just pressed attack and Vin Diesel just went to town on that guy. So thank you, Vin, for maintaining your composure while I couldn't. Your credit to the species. Don't drop him. I'm gonna turn my eyeballs off. There we go. Don't you hate it when you can't turn off your eyeballs? Climb ladder. And grab the ledge. There we go. Feels very Die Hard-ish. Like going around in this spaceship or space station, wherever the hell we are. My own fault for skipping the cutscene. No one to blame but myself for not knowing what's going on, but the fun thing about video games is you don't often have to know what's going on in order to play them.
Johns. Should have cracked the hull and watched him vomit lungs.
Aw, Spinner, hun. You got a thick skull sometimes, don't you? John's a merc just like you and me, and when a merc turns in...
There's a price on my head. This time, Revis is planning to collect.
Alright. Like how Vin Diesel just spells it out for us. There's a price on my head. Let's just jump here and open the hatch. Into the elevator. Oh, he pulled that guy up by his head. Oh god. Maybe that was just a guy trying to take the elevator. You don't know. What are these things?
No law ever written is as powerful as cold steel.
No law ever written is as powerful as cold steel. This guy's brutal. These look like little Klingon katanas. It's like ninja Klingons made them. Alright, let's see what we can do with these bad boys. Go gut someone. Oh, there's some people over there. I think they're volunteering. I think they are volunteering. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, there's nowhere to go. Uh-oh, maybe he just won't see me. Just gonna stay really still. Oh my God, he didn't see me. Oh, there's two of them now. He's walking right towards me. All right, the jig is up! The jig is up! Oh God. Switch to your ulaks. Stab people with them. Go all stabby nuts on them. There's like 5 of them all here right now. I don't think this is how you're supposed to do this part. Okay, somehow we have stabbed our way. We stabbed our way into this mess, and we're gonna stab our way out. Yeah, we kind of made it through. That is not how you're supposed to do that part. I know that for sure. Let's actually try and sneak up on somebody. Ulak them in the back. Here we go. You're gonna get an ulak, buddy. Yeah! Oh! There we go. By the way, these are not drones. It's like a Rick and Morty moment. They're not robots. They're people. They're bureaucrats, Morty. I don't respect them. All right, dude. I've got 2 ulaks I want to introduce you to. Called the Ma and Pa ulak. And they're very stabby. Yeah! There we go. All right, we are very low in health. But, right. What does Vin Diesel say in Fast and the Furious? Whether you win by an inch or a mile? Or whether you lose by an inch or a mile, you still lose. Well, truth is, it goes the same for winning. Whether you win by an inch or a mile, you still win. So whether we are barely alive or fully alive, we still pass the level.
Catch means fine bonuses for all. But now, the Garrett Prime awaits us.
I wonder if that's an actress too.
Those on watch, stay.
Like they went to all the effort of digitizing Vin Diesel's face. I wonder if like all the other voice actors in this game got the same treatment. Or is it just like, screw you, you're not Vin Diesel, you don't get digitized. Only Vin, only the big V gets digitized.
I know I'm here. A fearful enemy.
Because that the woman who was just on the TV there, she reminds me of
exploited.
some bad guy from Star Trek, I think. Oh shoot. It's gonna drive me crazy as to who it reminds me of. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Bad guy from Star Trek. Oh! No, she wasn't a bad guy. She was Ensign Ro Laren. She was a bad guy on Battlestar Galactica when she did a guest star as Admiral Kane on that. The reimagined Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, I wonder if that is the case. I don't know if what just happened there. I moved a box. Did that help me? That woman who's on the TV, her voice sounded like Ensign Ro Laren. I wonder if it is. I'll have to look this up later. I mean, when you have Vin Diesel, you have some pull. You have your choice of side characters. So I'm sure you can get some B-tier actors and actresses.
Hazardous cargo alert on cargo level 5 Charlie.
Not that not that she's a bad actor or actress, but I mean, like, I feel like I like Star Trek The Next Generation, and I really enjoy the actors and actresses over the years who did a good job on that series, but I wouldn't consider them A-listers. They're, sci-fi bit actors. Although some big name characters have been on, or big name actors have been on Star Trek The Next Generation. Like, the girl that Wesley Crusher liked on that episode, The Game, that was an actual actress. That was, what's her face? Oh God, I'm so bad with names and stuff today. If you guys know Star Trek The Next Generation, there's an episode where there's like a digital game that obsesses the whole crew and they all get sucked into it and it brainwashes them. And I think it's Lieutenant Leffler or something is the character's name on this show. She's this like girl in engineering who has like Robin's rules or something like that, and she flirts with Wesley and she helps him figure out the conspiracy against the Enterprise. And she is an actual actress. Not Charlize Theron, but someone like that. Anyway, she's like a real actress who had like a movie career and stuff. Die! Die! Octopus face eyeball man. So long story short, it might actually be Ensign Ro Laren who's playing this part in this game along Vin Diesel, but she did not get digitized. They were like, sorry. Unless you're the big V, you don't get a face scan. You don't get to be immortalized. Okay, so there's regenerative health down, so each cube you have can be regenerated. Oh, Vin! Who hurt you as a child? That is beastly. So your squares can regenerate, but if you lose a whole square, then the square doesn't come back. So that's how health works in this game. I figured it out. But we do want to try and get up here somehow. Here we go. Like this, like this, like this. Oh, you're going down now. Oh, God. Oh, you killed a square of health, you dick. I should really be using the drone's guns more. I'm really just sort of leaning heavily into the melee, but... Hey, wait, why can't I jump up here? Hold on. The hell? That's like clearly a vent that I can go into. I need to like put away... What is that? A hairpin? My guy don't have no hair. What? Why can't he just not figure out to grab that ledge? Okay, that's weird. Alright, let's get our Ulaks ready. That definitely sounds Star Trek-y. Ulak. Ceremonial Andorian weapon. Actually, does look like this. Let's just talk about Star Trek. In Star Trek Enterprise, Archer has to fight Shran in one of the later seasons as like an honor thing, and they have these like interesting, weird little one-handed blades, and it kind of looks like the Ulak a little bit. The Ulak is sort of curved like a claw or something, but the blades that the Archer and Shran use are actually, I mean, it's nothing like it except for the fact that it's one-handed. But whatever. Maybe it was called the Ulak. I don't fully remember. And ergo, the guy died on his knees. Look at that. What a way to go. There you go, buddy. We're giving you what your tangled corpse one last shot in the glory. Letting you fire some bullets there. I have no idea where to go. They don't make it incredibly obvious. This is where we came from. The logic would dictate that you move forward. Video game logic. Let's think about this like a developer. If we came from behind, then we need to go forward. That's a dead end, right? Not quite. Jump up. Oh, hello. It's weird how he will grab a ledge, but not the ledge of a box. Like, he's so particular. It's like, oh, I grab ledges, not box ledges. There's a difference, you know. I have standards. Nothing down there. See if there's anything up here. So this is the other side. Okay. Nothing there. And we can't jump up any of these, right? Yeah, he definitely won't climb those boxes. He's an edge elitist. He only gets on certain types of boxes and certain conditions. Very particular. It's written into his contract. When Vin Diesel signed his likeness away for this game, he was like, I don't want to be crawling up any boxes like a peasant or anything here, guys. You gotta show me respect. Tag or Nils, wanted for 16 counts of assault and 3 counts of kidnapping. 3 counts of kidnapping? You gotta be pretty good at kidnapping to get away with it 3 times. It's like, fool me once, shame on you. Kidnap my daughter 2 more times, shame on me. Oh, you can stand on the... You can jump on the railing? Why couldn't they just let you jump up the box? That is so particular. Okay. So here's a question for you guys. What do you think happened in the 1001 book? I know I said we never come back to this. We just let it go. But do you think there was one... So the 1001 book was not written by a single person. There were multiple contributors. There was one main guy who collaborated all together. And his name was Tony Motz. And fun story, I have actually looked that guy up online and seen if I could find him on social media. I think before I finish the 1001 quest, I'll try in earnest, but it would be interesting to like get a hold of him one day and be like, hey, I'm doing it, man. I'm playing your book. Any thoughts? Maybe we could convince him to come on the channel one day and talk to us. That'd be kind of interesting. But anyway, so there's multiple contributors. So Tony didn't make all the decisions himself, even though he probably had veto power in the end of the day. And so do you think there was one contributor who loved Chronicles of Riddick so much that he included the first one and this one? Or do you think that there are 2 separate contributors who both like the Chronicles of Riddick, but one liked the first one and the other liked this one?
Someone waiting in the pipe.
My money is probably on that latter case, on there being 2 separate contributors, and they didn't realize that each other was going to recommend Chronicles of Riddick, and that's why it's in the book twice. But I also wouldn't put it past the idea there's one person who really likes the Chronicles of Riddick. And you know what? Each review is signed by initials, so we won't have names, but I tell you what, before this video is over, we're going to go check. So place your bets now. Is it one guy who really liked the Chronicles of Riddick, who put this in the book twice, or is it 2 different guys who didn't know about one another, and who both separately put Chronicles of Riddick games into the book, and one just happened to like this one happened to like the other? Place your bets now. Write a comment right now, click submit, and then afterwards you can edit your comment and say you were right or wrong. But go ahead, pause the video, make a prediction, people. What do you think? What do you think? And which one is better? Is it better to just have some guy who really liked the Chronicles of Riddick? Or, you know, is it better to have 2 people who really didn't know, oh God, about one another's choices? I wonder, can you block? Is there a block? Oh, there totally is. Okay. Well, you know, blocking is not as good as just stabbing people to death. At the end of the day, look at this. I'm dicing them up like I have a Ginsu knife. You dick. Hold on, we have 2 blocks of health. I'm gonna try and keep 2 blocks. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. Hey, we got a club though. There we go. Ooh. This is called the Peacemaker. I like how it has that name, like just on the side. That's kind of hilarious. Sort of Demolition Man-y for some reason. Reminds me of Demolition Man. Maybe I should watch the Chronicles of Riddick. Maybe I'm being a dick about it, and the Chronicles of Riddick actually is not that bad at all. Give it a shot. As I said, I like Vin Diesel. I think he's, you know, he's not my favorite actor, but like he's solid. I got nothing against the guy. I think he's, you know, a fine fellow.
This place reeks of sweat and desperation. Getting info from the prisoners, not a problem.
Hello, prisoners. Oh, look at him. What's up, dude? Talk to Boner? What's that? What's that guy's name? Oh my.
Where do I recognize it from?
I'll tell you where.
Butcher Bay, class of not long ago.
Holy shit! You're Riddick, right? Fucking hell! You were the talk of the bay! Hey, you gonna bust out again? Cause we could be partners, man. The name's Bonner, by the way, Cal Bonner.
Oh,
And
Bonner.
shit, it's a goddamn
My
pleasure
mind
to
went
meet
dirty.
you, sir.
All right. We can leave the conversation, blow them off, or play along. I'll blow them off. Why?
I only work with people I can use.
Oh, man. Hey, remember the shiv? I gave that to Matson. Come on. Come on, Riddick. We practically soulmates, you and I.
He just wants out of jail. Ask about the Dark Athena.
Start with the rundown.
Hey, how the fuck you end up on the other side anyway? Well, you're on a Merc ship. They run it tighter than the Bay ever did.
All right, while this conversation is happening, I'm looking up the two authors. If you haven't commented yet, you gotta pause the video and comment.
Renegade is what I heard.
I'm about to tell you. Okay, Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay
I don't know, man.
was reviewed or suggested or recommended, whatever, by DH.
Robots or something.
Okay. And Chronicles of Riddick Escape from... Or no. Assault on Dark Athena.
Then tell me who does.
Jailer.
Okay, you guys ready?
He's in
The big reveal. I need like a drum.
Worked on this very ship.
It is DH. The same guy. The same guy recommended it twice. Recommended Chronicles of Riddick. It's one guy who really likes the Chronicles of Riddick. Wow. I actually probably would have put my money on the other way around. Honestly. I think that's how a lot of sequels ended up in the book. A lot, one of the criticisms of the 1001 book is that there's too many sequels, and I think part of it came from the fact that there were so many contributors. But this was literally one guy. You know what else is also kind of funny? If you go and you read the reviews of the Chronicles of Riddick in the 1001 book, there's no justification for why they're in the book. Like, it doesn't say they were super influential or massive hits or it was very unique to have Vin Diesel. Like, there's nothing in the description about, like, why the game in particular is, like, so interesting they have to play it before you die. It literally is just a little bit of a description of the game. So that's kind of funny. So it's like, the guy just happened to really like Chronicles of Riddick, I guess. And there you go. I don't know. DH, if you were watching this, leave us a comment and let us know, man.
What makes you think that?
Of all the games you could have included, why did you include 2 Chronicles of Riddick? And if you are watching, DH is definitely not watching, but DH, what is your favorite Chronicles of Riddick? The first or the second one?
Yeah.
Tell us, we need to know.
This crew until Margot fucked me over.
Yeah, this guy is like all tattooed, blah, blah, blah. Do I actually have to talk to these guys to like move forward in the game? Because like, this is really like uninteresting to me.
Old man.
Oh, there's an old guy there, blah, blah, blah. Cut to the chase. What? Oh, we did it. Or something. Okay, the game is saving. Okay, can we now, like, get out of here? I think he might have given us a code or something like that, hopefully. Enter the lock code. Cortical Illogica. Locker. Okay. Elevator hangar. Code needed. Is this sort of like the this is as far as we're getting in the game? Potentially. I'm gonna go back up in here one more time. Maybe there's glass or something that we can break. Or somewhere we can climb. We might have to talk to these guys. If so, we've reached the limit. Hey, Yoto is sleeping. He's like laughing or crying in his sleep. Interesting. Oh, there's a female. I thought some of these cells were empty, actually.
A better idea. Silverman.
Silverman.
Please, please just tell me where my daughter is, please! Tell me what you've done to her! I'm fucking tired of you motherfuckers aren't telling me anything! Just tell me what you've done to her, damn you! Motherfuckers!
Okay, I have nothing to do with your daughter, lady. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, I guess you're supposed to talk to a series of prisoners and then eventually unlock another part of the ship, but ex-Bob, he used to be Bob, not anymore. But I think we've reached our satisfying conclusion of this game. Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena is one of the games in the Book of Thousand video games, contributed by the same contributor who sent us Chronicles of Riddick, the Butcher Bay one. I don't know why he loved Chronicles of Riddick. I mean, it makes sense that one guy liked the first Chronicles of Riddick so much, he was a big fan of the sequel. But yeah, I don't know, open question. Like, is this a game that you must play before you die? I, as you can probably tell, would say, I think you should pick the better game and include that. I personally, even though we didn't get too far in this game, we might have got a little further in the first game. I think that this game is the one you should include if you're going to include a Chronicles of Riddick in the 1001 book, because this also includes the first game, so you're getting a 2-for-1. Why wouldn't you do that? But I guess maybe the first game is so good, stands on its own, that is worth playing. I will say that in terms of whether this game you must play before you die, I'd be really interested to hear your guys' thoughts on this, because I'm not sure that, for me, I see what is so unique about this, in the sense of, like, the 1001, again, I'm not saying this isn't a good game, but just, you kind of have to be selective. You've only got 1,000 spots. I would personally include something that is either iconic or influential, or like a hidden gem, or like a lost influential game or something, you know? But Chronicles of Riddick, I mean, I didn't really know anyone who, like, played this or, you know, talked about it. So it's like, it seems like one of those games that, like, came and went out. Some people liked it. It was a good enough game, but I don't really, I either don't see its historical significance, or I don't see its influence, or that it's an impactful enough game. But that's my own interpretation. As I say, for any of you watching this who are big fans, educate me, fill me in. I would love to hear. I would love it if DH were watching this video as well, and he could fill us in, or she, on why they loved the Chronicles of Riddick series so much, because, you know, sometimes you only get to scratch the surface of a game, and I don't want to totally dismiss things that I don't immediately understand. So, yeah. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think with Chronicles of Riddick? Let me know in the comments down below. If you love this game, you absolutely love it, and maybe I didn't even get nearly far enough, let me know in the comments down below what you love about this game, what happens when you get further, what is so cool about this game. Let us all know. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, until we meet again, I hope you did enjoy yourselves today. If you did, don't forget to like the video and all that stuff, and I will catch you in the next one. Until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon. Peace.